Let's get right into it. Number 7. Slot machine psychology in your pocket. Imagine this. You're standing in Vegas. The lights are blinding. The air smells like stale desperation. And some guy named Gary hasn't moved from his slot machine in 12 hours. Now shrink that slot machine down, shove it in your pocket, and boom, you've got your phone. Social media apps are literally engineered to mimic slot machines. The pull to refresh gesture, that's a slot lever. The unpredictable refresh of likes, comments, or new videos, that's the jackpot effect. Psychologists call it a variable ratio reward schedule, which sounds fancy, but it really just means your brain is a gambling addict with Wi-Fi. Your brain craves novelty. Every notification is like a little mystery box, and the not knowing is what keeps you hooked. Sometimes you get a flood of dopamine, sometimes you get nothing but disappointment. But either way, you keep pulling that lever. That's why you tell yourself, just one more scroll, and suddenly it's 3 in the morning and you're learning how to make sourdough from a guy named BreadTalk69. The cruel genius here is that your nervous system has been hijacked by engineers who literally studied casino design. Your thumb is now a gambler, and every swipe is a bet. Spoiler, the house always wins. Number 6. Endless scroll. Endless trap. Here's a disturbing fact. There is no natural stopping point on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts. You can scroll forever, like some cursed soul wandering the underworld with only cat memes for company. This isn't an accident. Apps used to have pages, like flipping through a book, but pages meant stopping, and stopping meant you might close the app. Endless scroll was invented to keep you in the dopamine pipeline without ever giving your brain a chance to say, hey, maybe I should shower. Your brain runs on completion. It loves finishing things, crossing off a list, finishing a show, even reaching the bottom of a cereal box. But with infinite scroll, there is no bottom. The finish line keeps running away from you like it owes you money. And because your brain hates unresolved loops, you keep scrolling, searching for closure that never comes. It's like eating a bag of chips where every time you reach in, the bag magically refills. Delicious? Yes. Deadly for productivity? Also yes. By the time you realize what's happened, your day's been sacrificed to the algorithm, and all you have to show for it is the memory of a raccoon playing a harmonica. Basically, endless scroll is like the treadmill from hell. You never stop running, and the floor just keeps moving under your thumb. Number 5. Notifications as Pavlov's bell. Picture this. Your phone buzzes, and instantly, you feel like a dog waiting for treats. Ding-eel dopamine. Doesn't matter if it's your crush texting you back or Gmail reminding you that you haven't checked out that air fryer you never wanted. Your brain reacts the same way. This isn't random. The sound, the red bubble, the vibration. They're all carefully engineered to hijack your attention. Psychologists call it classical conditioning, but let's be honest, it's just human Pavlov. Instead of drooling for steak, you're drooling for digital crumbs of validation. Red notification bubbles are especially evil. Red is the color of danger, urgency, and stop signs. It triggers your fight or flight reflex. Your brain screams, something is happening, check it now or die. Then you open the app, only to find out your aunt liked a meme you posted 3 weeks ago. And here's the kicker. Even phantom vibrations exist. Your brain gets so hooked on notifications that it literally invents them. Your leg buzzes, you check your phone, and nothing. No texts, no emails, just your nervous system crying out like a junkie. Basically, every notification is a tiny leash. And congrats, you're the obedient dog. Number 4. Autoplay is digital quicksand. You ever try to watch just one YouTube video? Just one? And then suddenly you're knee-deep in conspiracy theories about pigeons being government spies. Yeah, you can thank Autoplay for that. Autoplay is the internet's sneakiest trap. Instead of you deciding what to watch, the algorithm decides for you, like a shady tour guide saying, don't worry, trust me, before shoving you into a basement full of cryptids. The science here? It's exploiting decision fatigue. Your brain gets tired of making choices, so when the app goes, don't worry, I'll play the next one for you, your brain sighs in relief. Less effort, more entertainment. Boom, you're hooked. Streaming services like Netflix perfected this with the next episode countdown. You know the one. 5 seconds until you're sucked into another hour. By the time you reach for the remote, it's already too late. You're trapped in binge mode. Your bladder is crying, and suddenly it's 4 a.m. And don't even get me started on TikTok's For You page. It's like being kidnapped by a psychic who only shows you stuff you didn't know you wanted but now desperately need. Autoplay isn't just a convenience feature. It's digital quicksand. Once you step in, the more you fight, the deeper you sink. Number 3. The infinite scroll trap. You ever wonder why scrolling feels like eating chips? You don't decide, I'll eat 47 Pringles. You just keep going until your body taps out. That's exactly what infinite scroll does to your brain. Back in the early internet days, you had to click next page. That tiny break gave your brain a chance to think, maybe I've had enough. But then some genius developer came along and said, what if we removed the off switch? And thus, infinite scroll was born. The psychology at play here is brutal. It's called a variable reward system. Basically, every time you swipe, you might see something cool, or you might see garbage. And that unpredictability? It's the same system slot machines use. Your brain loves the gamble. One more scroll, one more chance at dopamine, and before you know it, you've been scrolling for 2 hours, reading about raccoons stealing cat food in Nebraska, and you can't even remember how you got there. Infinite scroll doesn't want you satisfied, it wants you stuck. Basically, it's the Doritos bag of the internet, designed so you never, ever feel full. Number 2, the like button drug. Let's be honest, likes are basically digital crack. That little thumbs up or heart isn't just a nice gesture, it's a neurological fireworks show. Every time someone taps it, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. And here's the twisted part. You don't get the dopamine when you post something. You get it when someone reacts. That's why you keep checking your phone every 5 minutes after posting, like a parent obsessively refreshing their kids' exam results. Even worse, the timing of those likes is deliberately staggered. Platforms will withhold notifications and then dump them all at once, so it feels like a jackpot win. Suddenly, you think, wow, people love me. Nope, it's just a server somewhere pressing the dopamine button on your brain like a lab rat. This turns the like button into a full-on addiction cycle. Post, wait, refresh, reward, rinse, repeat. Before long, you're not even posting for fun anymore. You're posting for validation, chasing that next digital hit. The like button might look innocent, but it's basically a tiny syringe of dopamine, one heart at a time. Number 1, the endless notification bomb. Imagine trying to focus on literally anything, and every 5 minutes someone bursts into your room yelling, "Hey! Somebody might like you. Hey! Someone posted a thing. Hey! You've been tagged in something you didn't ask for." That's what notifications are, a constant drip feed of digital interruptions. And the scary part is, they're not designed to inform you. They're designed to nag you. Your brain treats notifications like tiny emergencies. Even that harmless little red dot makes your amygdala, the part of your brain wired for survival, freak out. Because your brain doesn't know the difference between new message and saber-toothed tiger attack. It just screams, urgent. And of course, platforms abuse this. Apps will notify you about the dumbest things. Your friend posted for the first time in a while. Somebody you don't know liked a photo. Congratulations, you opened the app today. It's psychological warfare. Notifications hijack your attention, tricking your brain into thinking you're missing out, and force you back into the app, over and over again. Here's the kicker. Most notifications aren't even about you. They're bait. They pull you in, and once you're inside the app, suddenly you're scrolling, liking, and falling down the rabbit hole again. Basically, notifications are the digital equivalent of a toddler tugging on your sleeve every 10 seconds. Except instead of asking for juice, they're stealing your time, your focus, and maybe a chunk of your sanity. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.